What's going on, crypto cousins? This is your Bitcoin baby daddy here with another episode. If you're new here, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I make these videos every other day or when I feel like it. You know how it goes by now, clearly. So I wanted to bring up this news to you guys. So this is actually pretty fun and pretty strategic, and I like this. So everybody knows Thee Stallion. If you don't know what Thee Stallion is, you're probably old and white. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Scotty, I'm playing. Meg out here partnered up with Cash App to give away $1 million in Bitcoin and whatnot. So everyone's, seeing this, and I know people aren't stupid. They know that it's a Cash App partnership and the money's really coming from Cash App and whatnot. I love this corporate battle. I love this corporate game theory that's happening right now. They give $1 million in Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. Hashtag Bitcoin Meg, put your phone, people put like, what? Like, is this gonna make your chances better because you're pregnant? Sorry guys, I had to get distracted by that. But anyways, Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter and Cash App, retweeting it because Jack Dorsey's a big Bitcoin person. But I also wanted to show that I actually got some coins too, so I participated, got like about $10 worth of Bitcoin. But yeah, the only reason why I even bring this up is because Cash App's been doing this since 2019. They've been giving out free Bitcoins for people who retweet them, follow them, and whatnot. What was this? This was back earlier this year, actually. Yeah, this was February 28th, and they had another giveaway where they're giving away 13K, and you could win $500 in BTC. So they've been doing these giveaways for a while, and I like seeing how something that was pretty small and how they scaled it up. How they were doing just a little bit of money, and now this year they're like, you know what, we're gonna give away $1 million to whoever, and they partner up with Meg. And this just goes into like everything that we've also been talking about, how Cash App's been making a lot of money with Bitcoin these past couple of years, and all these apps are starting to finally see it. And so now all these finance apps, we just had PayPal come through, say, hey, yeah, we got some Bitcoin too, but they ain't doing it the right way, so they're not attracting many people. But this corporate game theory that's happening right now, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really liking it. Because it's always, at the end of the day, good for the price. You know what I'm saying? So right now, what if we put on? I'll put on the 4 hour just to see, because people really want to know like what's happening. So we topped out yesterday at like 23,700, and now it looks like we're consolidating. Because if we were gonna crash, we would have crashed harder and faster. Just like how we crashed really hard back here. But you guys know what I'm doing. I'm waiting to see a candle like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to see a top and then like a whole candle that cleans up like weeks worth of price action type stuff. When we see a candle like that, that's when we'll. So I'm thinking like it's gonna go up one more time and then whoosh, just like woo. But that's just me because I've been doing this for a while, guys. I've been doing this since back here. So I've felt these massive like rushes up and crashes down. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, so for a little more of my experience, people, right now it looks like alts look like they're about to run. They really do. They're about to get oversold again. We had the nice little hype, and now we're getting into an area where I think we're gonna go oversold. I think we're gonna hit the line, and that's gonna be like the most opportune moment to buy alts as they rip. The beginning of like at least to the beginning of January. Oh, I feel like they're gonna rip through January, and I feel like February is just gonna be the dump. So we're gonna see. But even through all that like corporate game theory talk, just going to my Instagram page, this is something simple that I really noticed, and I'm pretty sure, but this is really good exposure for Black people to at least get into Bitcoin and understand what it really is. Just as an investment vehicle for us on this side, because we always be talking about reparations, and I be thinking like, why can't we just make our own reparations? Just put your mind to something and make it yourself and stop begging for them. But we can see like my usual crypto posts don't get no kind of attention, but of course put hot girl Meg. At the end of the day, she got the culture by the ear. You know what I'm saying? Like You know, every woman wants to be her, you know, that type of stuff. She's got the culture. Simple as that. You know, this tweet didn't get as much attention as the tweet of the giveaway, which, you know, makes sense and whatnot. But she's speaking real facts here. How these bitcoins are really smart investment and it increases over time. Make sure y'all keep dropping your Cash App name so y'all can make smart money moves. And that's real facts. So when they say that, you know, people of our culture don't be trying to put us on, even though this is through like a Cash App promotional deal, for those few people that actually take it seriously enough, you know, accumulate as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Don't we not all crazy out here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel. I truly appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the whole promotion. Let me know, have you been participating on all the Cash App promotions that have been coming out throughout the year? And let me know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Is this a top? Is this not a top? I want to know in the comments. Other than that, check me out next time. Take it easy. Peace.
It is a million times better than gold. And it's a million times better than gold because of two ideas. One, it is engineered virtual gold, which means it is all the virtues of gold, none of the liabilities of gold, right? It's not centralized. It has no mass. It moves at the speed of light. It's absolutely capped. If God designed virtual gold in cyberspace, he would have designed Bitcoin, okay? You know, people that know this know that God's name is Satoshi, right? So, so that's one reason. But the other reason is because Bitcoin isn't just a synthetic safe haven asset engineered to be superior to gold. Bitcoin is also the world's first thermodynamically sound monetary network. It is a big tech digital network. It's Facebook for money, or Google for money, or like YouTube for money, which means that when you it's a network engineered to host that safe haven asset, and it's an open network. So every knock on Bitcoin, like, well, maybe the transactions aren't too fast. Well, you know, I watch Binance. They're pretty fast on Binance. You know, you plug into Bitcoin, and a lot of people's view of Bitcoin is how fast Binance moves. And so if you want it to be a payment network, you plug Square or PayPal into it, it gets better. If you want it to be a trading network or a finance company, you plug Binance into it, it gets better. If you want it to be an institutional offering, you plug Grayscale or NYDIG into it, it gets better. It's an open, you want it to be more secure. You know, you've got your cold storage hardware wallets on one extreme. You want it to be easier. You know, eventually it's going to get built into Apple Pay and Google Pay. Why? Because Apple Pay and Google are going to have to respond to Square and PayPal. Why? Yep. Because politicians destroyed the savings account. And if I take Square Cash application without Bitcoin, it's a free checking account and I can move money around. But when I take Square Cash application and I plug in Bitcoin, it's a free checking account with a savings account that's been yielding 100% interest tax-free over the past decade every year. So do you want a savings account that yields 100% interest if you're PayPal or Square? Yeah. Do 7.8 billion people want it? Yeah. Can Apple and Google and Facebook afford to not offer a savings account in cyberspace that yields 100% more than the next bank? Not, I mean, like, this is not about a little trinket, right? This is about the bank gives you zero interest and your money is worth half as much in 36 months, or it's going up and doubling every year. Yeah. So why is Bitcoin a million times better than gold? Because you can engineer it into a mobile app, into an exchange, into any piece of software, and it's on an open protocol. So that idea of an open monetary network where virtual gold moves at the speed of light and eventually finds its way into Amazon and Google and Facebook and Apple and, you know, and Square, and then there's this little war, right? Like, Square's going to beat PayPal, so they need one more button, you know, and Apple's going to like put in one more button, and who's going to win? the market, right? I mean, you guys know it's a very brutal market in exchanges, right? It's what's the next feature you're going to add? Nobody is going to engineer another feature into gold, right? Mm-hmm. Gold is going to be the same thing it has been. You know, the last innovation was like a London good delivery bar with 400 ounces stamped or whatever. Yeah. And okay, that's your best innovation. How do you engineer better? And the point is, you can't any more than you can improve Polaroid pictures in a shoebox in your attic.